Welcome to another very beautiful and a very instructive chess game of Paul Morphy. And in this game, Paul Morphy has the white pieces, and his opponent is a player with no name. And this game was played in New York in 1857. And Paul Morphy surrendered one of his knights. He is playing with the knight horse, and Paul Morphy starts the game with playing e4, e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4. A very standard opening by Paul Morphy, the Italian opening. Bishop to c5, b4, Evans gambit, bishop takes on b4, c3, bishop to c5. And Paul Morphy castled d6, d4, e takes on d4, c takes on d4, bishop to b6, bishop to b2, and black played bishop to g4. Paul Morphy played bishop to b5, and Paul Morphy has many threats in this position. First of all, Paul Morphy is threatening to play d5, and with this move, white is winning the knight, knight is pinned, and also opening the diagonal, and attacking on g7 and winning the rook. So bishop to d7, unpinning the knight. Paul Morphy played d5, attacking the knight, and also opening the diagonal for the bishop. Knight to e5, bishop takes on d7, queen takes on d7. Well, capturing the bishop with the knight is not better because of bishop takes on g7, queen to e7, bishop takes rook. So after bishop takes on d7, black played queen takes on d7, and Paul Morphy played an expected move. He played bishop takes on e5, d takes on e5, knight takes on e5, attacking the queen, queen to b5, rook to b1, chasing the queen, queen to a5, queen to g4. And what is the threat? Is Paul Morphy attacking on g7, or is there something else? Black played knight to e7. Let's take it back. After queen to g4, if g6, a silly move, then queen to d7, king to f8, queen takes on f7. So Paul Morphy is threatening checkmate in two moves, defending with the knight, the best move. And then Paul Morphy played queen to d7 anyway, king to f8, rook to b3, bishop to d4 attacking the knight, knight to f3 attacking the bishop, bishop to c5, rook to c1, c6, and Paul Morphy played d6 attacking the knight. And in this position, black made his calculations, and black played a desperate move. Unfortunately, he played bishop takes on d6. But let's take it back. If saving the knight, knight to g6, then rook takes on b7 and threatening checkmate. And how to defend? One of the only defense, queen takes on a2, queen takes on c6. If queen takes on f2, king to h1, king to g8, rook to b2. This is winning for white. If saving the queen, then of course queen takes rook check, knight to f8, queen takes knight, king takes queen, rook to b8. That's checkmate on the spot. And if queen takes rook, then queen takes on a8, knight to f8, rook takes on c5, and white is winning. And also there is no back rank checkmate because of knight to g1. So after d6, black played a desperate move. Bishop takes on d6, queen takes on d6, and Paul Morphy is getting back the material. Rook to d8, attacking the queen, queen to g3, b6, and Paul Morphy goes back to c7, rook to c8, attacking the queen, and it's white to move. And can you guess the next very beautiful move of Paul Morphy? What What would you do in this position if you had the white pieces? Paul Morphy played rook to d3, sacrificing the queen. And of course, if rook takes queen, then rook to d8, and that's checkmate. So that's why Paul Morphy played rook to d3. We have rook to e8, and Paul Morphy played rook to d8, and if rook takes rook, of course, queen captures the rook, and that's checkmate again. So we have queen to a6. Paul Morphy played a move, and black resigned. Paul Morphy played rook from c to d1, and black resigned. And let's play the possible continuation, let's say c5, a random move, and also a very silly move. Then rook takes on e8, king takes on e8, rook to d8. That's checkmate. So how to defend in this position? If f6, this is the most logical defense. Then rook takes on e8, king takes on e8, queen to d8, king to f7, queen takes rook. And black is losing the rook, and white is a rook up. And that's why, after rook to d1, black resigned. A very dynamic, a very aggressive, enjoyable, beautiful chess by Paul Morphy. And I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. And I hope to see you next time. Take care.